Alright, is the voice clear now? Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Clear.
Okay, great. So in the previous class, I have mentioned about the APIs, isn't it? So there are different kind of APIs. And we were working with the REST APIs. And what are they? They were the representation state transfer APIs. Where using some fields that are actually.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, video is
Okay.
paused. Only you are presenting is there. No code is here.
Okay, I'm not coding right now. All right. So what
Okay,
does
okay, ma'am.
Circuit API do? Whenever the data constantly changes, say for example, you send a text to someone, all right, or you are watching the scores of the live cricket match. At that moment, we need the real time data which gets constantly changed, isn't it? Say for example, you receive a notification from, say for example, anyone's text in your website. So what do you see over there? The message that the sender is sending. Along with that, in many apps, you also get to see the timestamp. And now, what is the timestamp? The time in which the user has actually sent you the message. So, we are going to implement all those features in our backend, and then we will create a front end in order to receive the notification. Am I clear with all the things that we are going to do in this class?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
great.
ma'am.
For that purpose, I have created a couple of folders. That is my backend folder and then my front end folder using React. All right. Inside my backend folder and in the package.json, I have to install course, express, and socket.io. So these three things are much more necessary whenever we are dealing with the WebSocket API. As I have
Ma'am,
already
your voice
mentioned,
is
we
cut,
send
ma'am.
Yeah, this is the glitch.
the course. Why do we send the, like we install the course? Why do we actually install it? Because the browser has some uh, origin for. Is it lagging? Okay. Hello. It should be audible properly. My net is working fine.
Yes, ma'am. Sometimes it's like
Are there many other people who are being facing issues with my voice?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here. No, your voice is not clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, am I properly audible this time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So let's just get started. And now I was explaining about the course. Why do you use the course? Say, for example, you have different buildings in your office, right? And you are providing links. All right. So whenever we provide the URL of our backend, how does the URL is made? The URL is made with at first the protocol is there, and then the domain is there. After the domain, we have the port number, isn't it? So what do we usually do? We run our backend in the different port number and our front end in the different port number, even though they have the same protocol, but they have different origins. That is why the browser has some has a rule which is known as same origin policy. So whenever we are developing a particular website, at that moment, CORS is very necessary in order to provide access to the front end, in order to send the request to the back end. But when we are dealing the website in the production level, at that moment, both the back end and front end have the same origin. That is why the CORS is not much required in the production level. After the course, I have already told about the Express. And since we are going to deal with the socket, WebSocket API, that is why we need to install the socket.io. Now, I will move to my socket.js. And here, I will create a function. And here, I will write function, then the function name, that is register, should be register socket handlers. And here, inside the parameter, I am going to provide IO, which stands for input output. And why am I making this socket.js? Because this is going to be the central place to wire up all the socket input output events. So what is happening? The data is traveling on both the sides, from client to server and from the server to client. That is why we are providing the input output. Now, why are we using it inside the server? This is like the client can optionally pass. And what is the client going to pass? Whenever, say for example, you are trying to enter a group chat in WhatsApp, so at that moment a specific group is created, and whenever we are dealing with the socket.websocket API, in that API we call it a room. All right, which means what? You people join a room over there in order to chat in a group. So that is why here the user ID will be recorded when connecting to a target. All right. So inside the function, I will write IO dot on, and inside this I will provide connection. And after that, I will provide as a second parameter a function. This one will take socket, that will, yeah, the small socket, and this one is going to be my arrow function. And here it will provide in the console, whenever the user will try to connect, it will say a user connected. And then it will provide the ID of that particular user. And how is it going to provide? It will provide the socket.id. All right. Now let's see why do we actually use the IO.on. This on function, what does it do? Whenever the client tries to connect, this function is fired every time. And the socket, which is passed inside the parameter that represents the single client's line.
Ma'am, your
All
voice
right.
is not clear.
And in order to make it more clear,
Ma'am, there is some network
and
issue.
at the end,
Excuse me, ma'am, your voice is interrupted again.
something of that kind only. Whenever you will try to enter into a website and
Ma'am, your
try to
voice is
register,
breaking.
not actually register, whenever you will try to connect with that particular
Excuse me,
website,
ma'am.
this IO.on will get
Excuse me, ma'am.
The voice is not clear.
the idea.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking. Excuse me, ma'am.
Screen not visible.
मेरी के देखे तू आख्या मैं तू बस विक्रम की टौर देख ना गिर प्यार के भंगे ने ना पूछ तू छोरी धंधे ने मैं गले रखूं चार मिस्त्री खोल के धरते बंदे ने दी सहम चले काट चले नोट जितना चले यार का नेम चले बेबी घूमती गेम चले
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello. Just have a little bit of patience here. I'm facing a severe network issue over here.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, ma'am. No problem.
Madam, please upload a previous classes on YouTube channel, ma'am. Hello?
There's an apology from my side. Actually, there's a lot of network issue. So we have to schedule this class tomorrow. And tomorrow we will be having a session of 2 hours. Right.
Madam, 1 minute, ma'am. I will ask you one thing, please.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you please upload a YouTube in previous class session, ma'am?
Please,
Yeah,
ma'am.
you people will get it soon, Abdul.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
you people
Because
will receive
the
it soon.
Wednesday classes and Sunday classes, we are not. We will be revised, ma'am, the portions. So we will very
Oh,
useful for ma'am. So please, as soon as possible, please upload in a YouTube channel, ma'am.
yeah, sure. You people will get it.
Last time also I asked ma'am, but till now there is no videos is coming, ma'am. So I repeated to you, ma'am, to ask you, ma'am.
Yeah, sure. We will upload it.
Yeah, okay, ma'am. Thank you. Ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, you people will get the recording by today. By tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.